concentrate on quite a lot of the warrior poses, so lots of standing poses, legs, arms, and overall stretching. So let's start by sitting cross-legged, nice straight spine, really lengthen up through the spine, hands on knees, keeping the chest pushed forward so we've got a nice open chest, and close your eyes. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth, and again deep breath in and out. Last one, big deep breath in, fill the lungs up, and exhale out. Good, keeping the eyes closed, really lengthen up through the spine, so taking your focus to the base of your spine, working your focus up your spine vertebra by vertebra, through the neck, up through the crown of your head. Imagine someone's pulling you up from the crown of your head. Lengthening up through the spine. And as you keep your eyes closed, just taking this time, a couple of minutes, taking your focus to your breath, following your breath, the natural inhalation, exhalation, the path it takes. And just giving yourself some time. Time to reflect on the week that has been and gone. Time to reflect on this coming week. Trying to give yourself some space. Focusing on yourself, your well-being, focusing on your family. Focusing on everybody else, people outside your family, friends, and everybody else that's in this world, that's in the same place as us, sending out loving kindness to everybody. Keeping a nice straight back, take another deep breath in through the nose, and out through the mouth. And again, deep breath in and out. Last one, deep breath in and out. And just open your eyes. Good, just take your hands into prayer position and take a nice deep breath in. As you exhale, raise your arms up, really stretching and squeezing the arms into the ears. Have some space between the hands. Really feel yourself stretching up through the spine, through the muscles in your back, through your stomach, opening the chest. Finding some space between the ribs, really feeling it through your arms. We'll just take some movement through the shoulders and arms, so breathing in. And as you breathe out, take your arms down and back. Down to the floor, so really push the chest forward, keeping the chest open. So we're going to inhale, bring our arms up. Exhale, take it down. Nice flowing movements with the breath. Inhale, up. And exhale, down. Keep the back straight, the chest pushed forward. Again, inhale, up. And exhale, taking it down. Good, one more, inhale up, bring the palms together at the top, and as you exhale, take them down to your heart space. Keep the elbows out, keep the chest pushed forward, the back straight. Squeeze and push those palms together, really push, so you feel it down through the side of your chest, into your shoulders, into your neck. Keep the breathing going, nice and flowing breath. Good. One more breath. Keep pushing. And then release. taking the right hand onto the left knee. The left hand is behind. You're going to reach up through the spine and twist, looking over your left shoulder. Really keep the back straight, keep the chest pushed forward, and really try to observe the twist from the base of the spine, mid-back, shoulders. Try to keep the shoulders soft and down, and looking around as far as you can so you feel the twist in your neck as well. Good, take one more breath there. And bring it back to centre. We're going over to the other side this time. So, left hand on right knee, right hand behind. We're going to reach up through the spine, then twist, looking over the right shoulder. Keeping elevated up through the spine, the neck is long. Looking round, feeling the twist. Again, trying to observe where you feel the twist. Feeling it through the muscles in your back and your spine. And breathing, taking one more breath there. And coming back to centre. We're staying cross-legged, we're kicking the tailbone out. Hands on the mat in front. Take a breath in and look up. And as you breathe out, we're pushing the chest down, walking the hands forward, just down as far as you can go. Try to keep the buttocks on the floor, so we're not lifting up and rolling forward. Push the buttocks down, stretch the arms out in front and just lower the palms, lower the forearms down, and perhaps the head, if you can, get your head on the mat. Good, take one more breath there. And then ease back up. So just talking of my hair, as these weeks go, my hair will just get bigger and bigger. I'm just pointing that out, just because there'll be no haircuts for the next few weeks. So, you know, who knows what we'll look like at the end. I suppose we're all in the same boat. Anyway, we're going to rock onto all fours now. So if we can, get ourselves onto all fours, making sure the knees are under the hips and the wrists are under the shoulders. Starting with a flat back. And we'll start to move the spine. So as you inhale, kick the tailbone out and look up. And as you exhale, round the spine, push it to the ceiling, tuck in the tummy. Again, inhale, kick the tailbone up and look up at the ceiling. And exhale, round the spine, push it to the ceiling. Tuck the stomach in, pull the stomach muscles up and under your rib cage. Inhale, kick the tailbone out, look up. And exhale, round the spine. And again, inhale up with the breath. And exhale, round the spine. Good, two more. Inhale up. And exhale, round. One more. Inhale up. And exhale, round the spine. Good, come back to a flat back. Okay, we're going to just go straight up into downward dog because quite a lot of the poses today are going to be standing, so we'll start by doing the sun salutations and then we're going to go straight into the warrior flow, and then we'll come back down onto the floor. So, amongst other things. So tuck your toes under and go up to downward dog. So we're going to set your downward dog. I'm going to set it so that you can see me in the screen. So your feet are hip width apart. Your hands are nicely spread. The fingers are nicely spread. The more you spread them, the less pressure you'll have on your wrists. Just ease the ankles down and push the chest down towards your thighs so we get a straight back, so you're not sort of curved like this. If it makes it easier, take a bend in the knee, push your chest towards your thighs, kick the tailbone up in the sky. If you get to that point, you can straighten your legs, go for it. Lengthen down through the back of the legs. Good. Take a breath in. And as you breathe out, come forward with one foot, then the other. Keeping the hands on the floor. Breathe in, look up. Breathe out, fold in, even if you have to bend your knees. Breathe in, bring your arms up, all the way to the top. Take a back bend, and as you exhale, bring the hands down, nice straight back. Good. Right, we're going to just come to the front edge of the mat. We'll do our sun salutations, and so we're going to do 3 sun salutations with a mix at the end. So coming to the front edge of your mat, standing with your feet about that much, I don't know, about 1.5 inches away from each other. Just slightly apart, not together, not far apart. So, shoulders back and down, your shoulders are soft, your bottom is tucked in, your tummy is tucked in, your hands are by the side of you. Mountain pose, you're grounding down through your feet and up into your legs, you're pulling up your thighs, pulling up through your stomach, your chest, shoulders, taking the hands down. Just close your eyes and take a breath in and a breath out. Nice slow inhalation and exhale, and again inhale and exhale. Good, open the eyes, breathe in, bring your arms up to the ceiling, take a back bend. As you exhale, take your hands and you're folding, take your hands to the floor. Even if you have to bend your knees, breathe in, look up. As you breathe out, step back, one foot, then the other. Take your feet hip width apart and you're coming into plank. So hovering there, you're not up, you're not down, you're nice and straight back. One more breath. Good, then we can either come straight down onto the floor or you can hover and come up to upward facing dog. Good, tuck the toes under, go up to downward dog. And again, set your downward dog, feet hip width apart, ease the ankles down, push the chest between the arms. So you're trying to straighten the back. If you kick your tailbone out, you'll feel it more through the back of the legs. Big stretch down through the hamstrings, it's a nice one. Take a bend in the knee, push your chest further towards your thighs. Good, breathe in. See if you can jump towards your hands on the breath out. Good, breathe in, look up. Breathe out, fold in. Breathe in, bring your arms all the way to the top. And exhale, take them down. We're going into another one. Inhale, up. Exhale, take the hands down. Inhale, look up. Exhale, step back. Coming into plank. You can see me. Good. Taking it down to the floor and then up to upward facing dog, or taking it to hover and pushing up to upward facing dog. Good. Tuck the toes under, go up to downward dog. Set your downward dog again, lengthen down through the back of the legs, ease the ankles down, feel the stretch getting easier. Every time we do it, it gets a little bit easier. Bend the knees, push the chest towards the thighs. So you feel it across your shoulder blades, down through your back, into your shoulders, into your arms. Good, breathing in. See if you can jump forward or step forward, whatever you want, on the breath out. Good. Breathe in, look up. Breathe out, fold in. Breathe in, arms up. As you exhale, take your hands down to the floor. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold. No, step back. Come into plank. Good. And then down and up to upward facing dog. Tuck your toes under, go up to downward dog. Set your downward dog for the last time. Bend the knees, push your chest to the thighs. Good. Nice strong pose, but a good all-round stretch. Good. Breathe in. Come forward on the breath out with the left foot only. Left foot. Big step. So the right leg is straight. The left knee is over the left ankle. You're keeping the right hand where it is, and you're opening up with your left arm towards me, towards the front. And you're pushing back with that right leg, so you're feeling it down through the right thigh, making that alive, the right leg live, so it's not just sort of floating. It's nice and active. Good. We're going to bring the left hand down to the inside of the left foot, and you're going to turn around the other side with your right arm up. Nice straight line between one arm and the other. Again, making that right leg active. Good. Bring the hand back down. Keeping that left foot where it is, you're coming up over the thigh. Big thigh opener for the right side, big hip opener for the right side. Push back with that right leg, right ankle, pushing back. It's not going to go down onto the floor, but the more you push back with that leg, the right leg, you'll feel it in the right hip. Breathe in, bring your arms up. As you exhale, you might want to come down a little bit further with the hips. Keep the body stacked over the hips. Nice straight back, nice straight arms up. And breathe. Breathe into this stretch. It's quite an intense one. One more breath. Good. Bringing the hands down to the floor. Take the left foot back to the right. Downward dog. Just ease yourself back into downward dog. 2 breaths. Good. Breathe in. This time we're coming forward with the right foot towards the hands. Making sure that the right knee is over the right ankle. You're pushing back with the left leg this time. Your left hand is on the mat and you're going to twist around. Bringing the right arm up to start with. Keep that left leg active and pushed backwards. Stretching up with the right fingertips. Good. Now bringing that right hand down to the inside of the right foot. You're twisting with the left. Left fingertips up to the ceiling. Keep the left leg pushing backwards. Try to maintain a nice straight line between one arm right through to the other. Good. Take the left hand down. We're then going to come up over that thigh, so coming up with the back. So we're taking We're easing that left ankle down as far as we can, pushing back with that leg so that you can feel it in the left hip. Breathe in, bring your arms up. As you exhale, just see if you can deepen the pose, taking the hips down a little bit further. And feel it in your hip and into the left thigh. Keeping the arms nice and straight, keeping the back straight. And breathe. Good. Good, one more breath. Taking the hands all the way down to the feet, or the right foot. Take the right foot back to the left, downward dog. Push your chest down towards your thighs. Good, breathing in and seeing if you can jump or you can step towards your feet, your hands on the breath out. Good, breathe in, look up. Breathe out, fold in. Breathe in, bring your arms up. And as you breathe out, bring them back down again. Good. So, you're going to face the long edge of the mat. Your legs are going to be nice and wide. Turning the left foot towards the front edge of the mat. The right foot can go in at 90 degrees, or if you can, scoosh it round a little bit to 45. Brilliant. First of all, we're going to do a triangle pose. So your body will automatically want to sort of scoosh it round, slew it round a bit. Try to bring the torso to face the front. So rather than that, you're facing the front. Good. Breathe in, bring your arms up to shoulder level. As you exhale, you're coming down with the left arm and up with the right. Looking up at the right hand if you can. Stretching up, try to ease yourself down, and we're not easing ourselves down so the body faces down to the wall. You need to keep that chest opened towards me. Both legs are still straight. And breathe. Looking up at that right hand if you can. Good, one more breath there. And ease back up. Dropping the hands down. Turn the feet around. So the right foot is facing the other short edge of the mat. The left foot is in at an angle. Again, bringing the torso to face the front. Breathe in, bring your arms up to shoulder level. As you exhale, take the right hand down, the left arm up. And you're coming down as far as you can, down the leg. Stretching up with the left arm. Looking at the left hand if you can. Try to open the chest up as far as you can. My back doesn't like this position, so I might have a bit of difficulty coming back up this side. So, breathing in. As you breathe out, come back up. Bring your arms down. Good, that was all right. Turn the feet around again. So again, the left foot is facing that short edge, the right foot is in an angle. Try to have a little bit more of a gap between the feet because we're going to bend that front knee, left knee. Left knee, yes. Okay, so we're going to breathe in, bring the arms up to shoulder level. So we're going to go into Warrior 2. This is Warrior 2. So as you inhale, bring your arms up. As you exhale, reach forward and deepen the pose, taking the hips down, making sure that the knee is still over the ankle. So the more you come, so not beyond or not so not, the knee not beyond the ankle, because that will give too much pressure on the calf muscle. Make sure that the knee is directly over the ankle, and holding it there and breathing. The more you take your hips down, deepen the pose, the more you'll feel it in your hips and your thighs. Good, we're going to take that left arm onto the left thigh. Bring the right arm up. We're not going over, we're trying to maintain a nice line between the arm, the body and the leg. So in all of the warrior flow, we always try to make sure that the leg, the front leg and the back leg stays the same. So not sort of trying to straighten any legs or straighten this front leg. So when we come up, maintain this leg as it is. So breathe in, come back up to warrior two. Quite often some people just do this. No, keeping it there at warrior two. Looking over the left fingertips. So we'll start a bit of a flow, so breathe in, look forward, straighten the legs, straighten the arms up. As you exhale, take it down into warrior two again, looking over the fingertips. Again, inhale up, and exhale down. Inhale up, keep the flow going, stretching up. As you exhale, come down into deeper warrior two. Inhale, bring it up, stretching the legs and the arms. Exhale down. Inhale up and exhale down. Inhale up and exhale down. Holding it there, warrior two. We're taking the back hand onto the straight leg, turning the front hand around to face backwards, and then sliding this hand down that leg. We're going to come into reverse warrior, just as far back as you can, keeping the front leg straight. So none of this, keeping that leg straight so you're feeling it in your thigh now. Good, come back to warrior two. Holding it there. Everything's hurting now. I just suddenly realised that when you're watching it, you're actually watching not me doing it in a mirror image. I've been doing it all wrong. Been doing it all wrong. Good, one more breath there. Bring the arms down, straighten the legs. Good. We're going to turn around. So, I've lost the plot with the left and the right. I really seriously have. This leg is going to be bent. Just get into the centre. So, bending this leg, which is my left. And if you're watching it, it's probably your left, isn't it? I don't know, I've lost the plot. It's been a long day. Anyway, we're going to breathe in, bring the arms up. This side is going to hurt even more, the arms and the shoulders, but this is what we're here for. Yes. So looking over the, I'm going to say left fingertips. Breathe in. As you exhale, you're going to deepen the pose, taking the hips down. Be mindful of the knee and over the ankle. Take it down a little bit more. Making sure that both arms are level. Holding it there. Making sure the back is nice and straight, chest pushed forward. Good, we're going to take that forearm onto the thigh, and then this arm, the top arm up and over, making sure that the line between the arm, the torso and the leg is nice and straight, not bent. Nice, straight, strong pose, strong mudra with the arm gesture. So really stretching so you can feel it down through the side of your torso. Good, breathe in, come up on the breath out, keep the legs where they are, into warrior two, holding it there, a couple of breaths. Good, we're going to start the flow, so breathe in, bring the arms up straight, both legs look forward, stretch up, as you exhale, take it down, back down to warrior two, inhale, bring it up. And exhale, take it down. Palms down to the floor. Inhale, up, stretching up, straightening everything. Exhale, take it down. Inhale, up. And exhale, down. Again, inhale, up. Exhale, down. One more, inhale, up. Exhale, take it back down to warrior two, holding it there. Nice deep pose. Nice and strong warriors. Because we're all warriors. Yes, we are. Good, we're going to take that back hand onto the straight leg. Turning the front hand around to face the back. Slide the back hand down on the leg. Ease yourself over. Keeping this front leg bent, no coming up and over. Keep the leg bent and take it back. Into reverse warrior. Good, breathe in, come up on the breath out, back to warrior two. Making sure the legs are still in the same place, front knee bent, back leg straight, chest pushed forward. Good, one more breath there. Taking the arms down, straight the legs. Bring both feet to face the front. Good. Middle fingers into hip joints. We're going to breathe in, look up. As you exhale, we're hinging at the hips. Kick the tailbone out and you're coming down to a flat back. If you look up, your back tends to stay flat. If you look down, your back tends to round. So if you keep looking up, and the more you push your chest down, the more you'll feel it down through the insides of your legs. Keep breathing. Good. We can then relax the hands, the head, round the spine slightly. Just make sure that the head and the neck are just fully relaxed. And just hold it there for a couple of breaths. So if you can, put your hand on the mat, say, and it's nice and flat on the mat, then good. If not, grab a block if you've got one, or a pillow or two cushions, whichever. So your right hand is in the centre. You're going to open up to the left with your left arm. Try and see if you can have a nice line between one arm and the other. Just try to take it back as far as you can. One more breath. Bring the left down to the right. And just take a couple of breaths in the centre. Let your head hang and relax, back of the neck. So we're then going to take the left hand onto the centre of the mat. We're going to open up with the right arm. Nice straight line between one arm and the other if you can. Don't worry if you can't take your arms as far back as you can as that, then it's fine, just as far as you can. Keep breathing, keep feeling the stretch, breathing into the stretch and the twist. Good, one more breath. Take the hand down. And again, a couple of breaths there, just letting your head hang. And then we're just going to heel toe the toes and the feet in slightly, and then just ease the toes out to the side a bit. Because from there, we're going to take the bottom down and the torso up into goddess pose. So we did the last Monday class, we did goddess pose, just this top half, but this full goddess pose means you're pushing your hips forward, your knees are bent, so you're really doing the thigh sculpting. Chest forward, taking the arms back. It's a good one for the buttocks. Good one for the thighs. Really good one to open the chest up, taking the arms back. Goddess pose. Holding it there for as long as you can. Keep the breathing going. Tilting that pelvis forward. Take the arms nice and wide. Keep that up. Keep the legs where they are. Take the arms up. Take them back to warrior pose. Good. Take them down. Straighten the legs. Woo. Okay. Come back with your legs and just shake them out. Feel it in your thighs and your buttocks. You might want to slap your buttocks. You might not want to. Okay. So we're going to come down onto the mat now and do a few sitting poses, something for the tummy. I'm afraid we're going to do a bit of planking. And then we'll come on to, we're going to relaxation. So, to start with, we're going to come down onto all fours. So, back onto all fours. We're targeting the thighs again, so tuck the toes under, and we're just lifting the knees slightly off the mat, so we're hovering off the mat. Keep the breathing going, because it starts to get slightly hurting. No sensation. Good, bring the knees back down. You might want to just ease yourself forward of the mat. We're going to take your right foot over the left knee and then scoosh that left leg back nice and straight, as far back as you can so that your hips come down. So instead of folding down into full lizard, we're going to just come up, take a back bend, looking up at the ceiling. Feel the back bend, pushing those hips down to the floor. So some people might find it easier to lift the hips up. Try to ease them back down and look up. And then we're going to take the forward bend down over that thigh, onto your forearms. If you can come all the way down, I'm trying to get into the centre of the... You can come down all the way, chest to mat, head on mat. Good, easing back up. And then we need to come out of that back up to all fours. So in your own style, just ease back up to all fours. Again, scooshing forward. This time the left foot is going over the right knee, and you're scooshing that right leg back as far as it will go. Easing the hips down, pushing the hips down, walking your hands back towards your body, looking up at the ceiling, again pushing the hips down for the little back bend, pushing the chest forward. And then we'll ease over and down towards the mat, over the leg and down towards the mat, onto the forearms, or if you can get yourself all the way down, chest to mat, head on mat. Try to make the hips, rather than the right hip sloosh down onto the mat, try to make both hips so that they're level, because then you'll feel it a little bit more in your glute, in your left glute. Good, easing back up. And again, in your own style, come back up to all fours. We're going to place the feet together, the ankles together, the knees are nice and wide, bottom over heels. If you can, if you need to put something under there to ease the gap between the ankles and the bottom, then put a cushion or a block. Hands in front of you, nice straight arms, and ease the chest down towards the mat and the head. Good. We're coming back up to all fours and then taking the feet all the way back, coming onto our tummies and onto the forearms, because we're going to just do a forearm plank times 3 and then we'll be ready to relax. Yes, we will. So just make sure that your forearms are on the mat and your elbows are under your shoulders. And you can either tuck your toes under and go up to plank, or you can tuck your toes under just come up onto your knees, whichever is comfortable for you. If it's too hard coming up onto your just your toes, then just use your knees. So choose which one. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, come up into plank. So this isn't plank, this isn't plank, this is plank. Nice straight back. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Look up. Good. Next lot, tuck the toes under, breathe in and up on the breath out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Now look up. Good. Last one. You're doing great. Tuck your toes under, breathe in and up on the breath out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, bet you've all gone down now, 4, 3, 2, you come down on 0, 1, 0. Oh. Good, looking up. We're going to push up, straighten the arms. And then we're going to come back round. So come back up to all fours, into a child's pose. So keeping the knees together this time, we're just going to fold down through the knees, take the hands down by your feet, rest the head on the mat and just relax the shoulders down. Letting the spine curve the other way this time, relaxing down through the muscles in your back. Good. Coming back up. Flinging the feet around to the front. And coming down into Shavasana, corpse pose. We shouldn't say corpse pose. So coming down, lying down on the mat, hands either side of you. And just releasing the spine down into the mat. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose. And HA out. Really push the breath out. And again, inhale, breathe in. Exhale, HA out. Last one, deep breath in. And HA out. Good, so you're going to keep your eyes closed. And just find a nice comfy space. Your arms are relaxed to the side of you. Your knees and your ankles are relaxed. Keeping the eyes closed. We're going to start the relaxation. So relaxing from your toes. Relaxing your ankles, the soles of your feet, the tops of your feet. Relaxing your shins and your calf muscles. Your knees and your thighs. Relaxing your hips, your pelvis. Let your stomach muscles be soft. Relax the spine down into the mat, vertebra by vertebra. Just let it ease down and sink into the mat. Feel the muscles in your back just become less tense. And release any tension from your chest and your shoulders. And then taking the relaxation down through your arms, relaxing the tops of your arms, your elbows, your forearms, wrists, hands, fingers, thumbs. Relax the back of your neck and your throat. Relaxing your jaw, your chin, your cheeks. eyes, relaxing your eyelids, your eyebrows, your forehead, the top of your head. And just feeling a wave of relaxation flowing from the top of your head, through your body, to your toes. Just let that flow through your body. And just let yourself sink into stillness. Sink into a really deep relaxation, feeling content. And following your breath, following the natural inhalation, the exhalation, the softness of your breath. Noticing how your body is relaxing, how it's feeling heavier, sinking into the mat. And create a cocoon of care, kindness and compassion all around yourself. Let yourself rest. Be kind to the edgy feelings that may be arising within you from all that is happening around you. For it is times like these that we are faced with the company we keep in the empty moments, ourselves. We get to understand whether we reside well or uncomfortably within our own heart and bones. This is, in many ways, the perfect time to learn and remember how to be a friend, an ally with our own being, without so many distractions and a need to be well. We are in a way being called to do this work, to learn again to love who we are, to learn to hold ourselves with understanding, forgiveness and a great deal of love. Finding time to come closer, nearer to our breath, our feelings, our pain, and our joy. This could be seen as a time of nourishment, where we relearned how to speak love to our centre and receive truth and strength in return from our hearts. Take this time to journal just for you, letting yourself write whatever comes up inside without judgment or shame. Feed your body well, as if you deeply care for it. Nourish it with lots of veg, herbal infusions, sleep long hours, dream nighttime bliss, bath, sing, paint, draw, discover an adventure. Let this time bring you nearer to the love and acceptance you've always craved, the one that comes from your own being. Let yourself begin to relish the company you keep in the empty moments. Grow the ability to inhabit and rest back into your soul with comfort. Start to bring your attention back into your room, your mat. Just wiggle your fingers, your toes, and take a nice deep breath in through the nose and a full breath out through the mouth. And then when you're ready, bring your knees to your chest and roll over onto your right hand side. And keeping your eyes closed, if you can, ease yourself up to cross-legged position to how we started. Nice straight spine, hands and knees. And then take your hands over your eyes, opening your eyes behind your hands, and bring your hands down into your heart space, into prayer position. Namaste. Thank you, everybody. Until next week, have a good week and enjoy.